In the workbook, you're going to discover what is possibly the most comprehensive and detailed information you'll ever need as a guide to understanding your market. It will guide you through issues such as investigating the size of your market, industry trends, what sort of barriers you might find, understanding whether your product is going to be the right one for the market you're entering, who your customers might be, your potential competitors, and differentiating your product from theirs. Look, it is a daunting task, but it is one that you really must undertake. For example, you don't want to open a franchise coffee shop and then discover that in your area, customers prefer to drink specialty coffee, and they're sticking with their boutique cafe around the corner. The section on understanding your customers in the workbook has a number of worksheets which you should use in conjunction with the text. Researching and writing down that information is definitely not a half-hour exercise. And unless you can confidently base a decision on hard facts that you discover from your research rather than from the heart, there's a very large risk of failure. For example, at the very least, you should be doing a SWOT analysis for the business's strengths, weaknesses, opportunities and threats. A SWOT analysis will give you a clearer picture of where you're heading and what action, if any, you need to take to make your product or service more attractive to consumers. This is the sort of market research conducted by the principals of Pankara Foods when they were contemplating launching a brand of pasta into a very competitive marketplace.
We looked at a lot of reports and had access to some statistics about the general pasta category, and we realised that this pasta category in Australia and worldwide is huge. So there's a lot of stuff from Woolworths and Coles and bigger supermarket chains, a breakdown of all the brands, and we realised that there was a hole in the market because there wasn't anything for whole grain, and that particular segment was just called other. So we started going out into the shops and looking at, what other whole grain, wholemeal, spelt pasta, that sort of thing, and there really wasn't a premium whole grain pasta out there, and a lot of people were deterred from wholemeal because it tastes browny and cardboardy. So we wanted to make a pasta which was not only taste great but was healthy for you, so filling that gap in the market.
Williams Metal Fabrication also made the foray into a hugely competitive industry by identifying a number of opportunities in the market.
Because we're already in the industry, we already knew what was going on around town. We sat down and looked at other opportunities and other areas that we can work in, and just sort of jotted them down and just went from there.
Well, there you go. Successful businesses with a clear idea of their product, a clear idea of their competitors, and a clear idea of their key difference, all based on research. Now it's your turn. Use the workbook and the worksheets to find out as much as you can about your market and who's already in it.